Nishikata sits in the back row of the classroom as the class troublemaker. His female deskmate constantly pranks him and embarrasses him in front of everyone. He makes up his mind to finally strike back. He hides a spring-loaded paper figure inside a pencil case. His plan is to get Takagi to open it for him. That way she'll get startled and make a scene in the middle of class. Just as he's about to hand the pencil case over to her, he notices Takagi's brow is furrowed. It turns out her own pencil case seems to be jammed shut. Takagi asks Nishikata if he can help her open it. Nishikata takes it without thinking twice. The moment he opens it, the paper figure springs out. Nishikata has been pranked once again. Next, Takagi says she wants to borrow his eraser for a second. Nishikata thinks there's no way she could pull anything with that. But then Takagi tells him a little story. If you write the name of someone you like on an eraser, by the time the eraser is completely used up, that person will fall for you. Nishikata is about to say that sounds totally childish, but Takagi pulls off the eraser's wrapper, and a strange look spreads across her face. Nishikata starts to panic. He goes from being certain he never wrote anything on it, to slowly thinking that even if there was something, it was probably another classmate's prank. He snatches the eraser back, frantically tears off the wrapper to check. There's nothing on it. He flips it over to the other side. Still blank. Only then does he realize he's been played by Takagi again. Right at that moment, Takagi pulls out an eraser of her own. Nishikata's eyes go wide.
西方笑わせすぎ。いい加減にしてよ。こっちのセリフだから。
Takagi immediately raises her hand and asks to use the restroom. Nishikata stares at the eraser sitting on her desk, thinking this is his chance to write a name on it and prank her when she gets back. He waits for the teacher to get absorbed in the lesson and grabs the eraser. He slides off the wrapper and finds there's already something written inside. 3 words, "Look at the hallway." Nishikata turns his head. Takagi is standing in the doorway smiling right at him. He loses the showdown again. Takagi walks back to her seat and takes her eraser back. She thinks Nishikata is just too much fun to mess with. Meanwhile, Nishikata is so focused on planning his next comeback that he completely misses one thing. An eraser has 2 sides you can write on. After school, the two of them walk home together, on the same little path they've taken so many times before. Takagi asks Nishikata what he's planning to do after school. Nishikata says he'll probably go for a run. He also mentions that he once ran all the way to Tada Beach in one go. When he talks about something he's actually good at, there's a quiet confidence in his eyes. But Takagi says she's not really buying it. After they say goodbye, Nishikata can't let it go. He decides to run to the beach by himself, take a photo and send it to Takagi as proof. Nishikata heads home to change and sets off right away. Just thinking about Takagi's reaction when she sees the photo makes the whole run feel effortless. By the time he reaches the beach panting and out of breath, it's already evening. The sun hangs low on the hills just about to set. Golden light stretches across the entire surface of the sea. Nishikata is completely mesmerized. He's just about to lie down and rest for a bit when he remembers he still hasn't sent Takagi the photo. He quickly pulls out his phone and snaps a few shots of the ocean, picks the best one and sends it off. A reply comes back not long after. Takagi says just one thing: the sunset is beautiful.
いやそこじゃなくて俺がここまで走ったことの凄さを見てほしいんだけど。
あ、夕日を見てほしいんじゃなかったんだ。
そうだよ。夕日じゃない。高木さん？なんでいいの？
Takagi is sitting right beside him. She even brought him a bottle of water. Nishikata takes a sip. The cold feeling washes over him and calms him down. Takagi says she's really happy. She never expected someone to run all this way just to send her a photo. Nishikata knows she's hit the nail on the head, but he refuses to admit it. He just says he came here to photograph the sunset. He barely manages to pull himself together with that excuse.
なんか恋人みたいだね。
そうなの？そうなっちゃう？
あー、また赤くなってる。
なってないよ。これは夕日のせいだから。
Nishikata secretly feels a little giddy inside. Takagi picks up the water bottle like nothing happened, unscrews the cap and takes a sip, then hands it back to Nishikata, and asks if he wants some. Nishikata feels a little flustered. For some reason his mouth suddenly feels dry, but he says he's not thirsty. On the way back, Takagi invites Nishikata to hop on her bike and ride home together. Nishikata instinctively says no. Takagi smiles and says suit yourself. She mentions that the guy who gave her a ride last time was really tall and cute. Then she hops on her bike and starts to ride away. She counts to 3 in her head. Sure enough, Nishikata comes running after her, insisting that he'll be the one to ride her home. The two of them pedal slowly along the road by the sea. The sunset stretches their shadows out long behind them, and in the end the two shadows merge into one.
お父さんだよ。この前乗せてくれた人、お父さん。
そうなんだ。
ほっとした？
何が？
After hearing that answer, Nishikata feels a weight lift off his chest. The one riding on the back is the same girl who's been teasing him all along. But somehow the evening breeze feels especially nice right now. He can't quite figure out why.
おーい、 在你的天空。